and you worked on the, didn't you work on the St. Andrew's Bazaar? I remember you making something and selling things.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
And you know, the Bible clearly says, if Jesus, got out a whip, he went to the temple, and he just tore them up.
That's when Jesus went
Making them.
Ballistic. He went postal.
He went postal. Jesus, he did. He went postal.
So what did Jesus do, Mom? I missed this on our Sunday school. What?
Oh, you know that story.
No.
Ran the money.
He went to the temple where they were selling and stuff and making money in the temple. And we did it for years and years and years and years and thought it was very socially prominent thing to do in Jackson was to be affiliated with St. Andrew's.
Bully.
And somebody asked Kemp to, well, they had the thing out in the courtyard. And, what's your friend's name that lived over there? McIntyre. His daddy.
Jim McIntyre?
Jim McIntyre's daddy was wild. And he and Bill Phelps were roasting hams out in the courtyard and just having a blast. Both of them were drunk as coots.
In the courtyard at St. Andrew?
Yes, out there baking these hams.
The church bazaar.
At the church bazaar.
Making money, getting drunk, having a big time.
They asked Daddy to carve a ham. And Daddy, the correct way to carve ham is as thin as you can get it, and there never was, well, you've always came to it, but Daddy and Uncle Charles and Dad could carve a ham so thin that it was just wonderful. Makes all the difference in the world in the way a ham tastes. But anyway, the Dad heard somebody say, I'm not going over there. Look how thin he's carving a ham.
They want a big old thick piece.
They want a big old thick piece. And another good story about the bazaar. Miss Beard, that's Jimmy Young's wife's grandmother. Mims Wright used to call Miss Beard versus Jackson.
Beard versus Jackson.
Mrs. Beard versus Jackson was her whole name.
Why?
Because she just took umbrage at everything.
She made a big deal out of everything that happened in the city and made protests and wrote letters and went and rapped on the offices of officials, and she was very, very...
But anyway, she came along at the time when women wore those, what do you call these, top pieces of underwear that you wear over your bra and under your slip. It's
A camisole?
camisole. She put one of her camisoles in the bazaar, and somebody saw it.
To sell it?
Yeah, the people had things that, family pieces and lace collars and.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
it was an antique or something? It was
Yeah,
something
it was
special.
lovely, but people weren't wearing that.
Sort of a flea market kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I
so.
thought she was selling her underwear at the flea market, at the church.
Sounds like Bill Clinton taking a cut on giving his underwear away. He got a tax break.
Did he?
Yeah.
What? Who would want his underwear?
It was worth money. I take
Same
that.
people that buy Michael Jackson records, huh?
But anyway, somebody saw that in the bazaar and they said, that is just beautiful. That looks just like Miss Beard. They bought it from the bazaar and gave it to her for a Christmas present.
Gave it to Miss Beard?
Oh, no.
She gave it back to the bazaar, and the next year somebody bought it and gave it to her for a Christmas present.
2 years in a row?
Oh, my goodness. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
Wait, I want to know about this Clinton's underwear thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like he donated his underwear and took a tax write-off.
Tax write-off.
That's what I thought.
Donated his underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Gave it
You
to-
mean like he got rid of some old clothes and for some reason decided to put underwear in there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there'd probably be a collector's value to
Is that what is
some
the deal?
authenticated Bill Clinton's underwear.
That's what the deal is.
But he got
That's
the
what I'm
head
wondering.
right.
Oh, I can't. You sure about that?
No.
You made that up, didn't you? It's a good story. It's a good story. We think, as of tonight, that story is true. We declared it so.
Are you sure about that? No.